Good morning. It is the 14th of February 2026 and it's a Saturday. Now I'm going to do a spitballing video completely unrelated to Valentine's Day and talk about the trade deal that was signed by the Labour government with the Indian government. Now I have talked about this in previous videos, but I'm going to touch on it because it was talked about again by the Ordinary Guy Rant. And he showed a clip of one of the Conservative MPs addressing this in the House of Parliament to an empty chamber, as is normally the case. Now, she explained, which I think I've already touched on, is the trade deal allows Indian migrant workers to come to the UK and not have to pay the national insurance stamp in the UK. They have to pay their own national insurance stamp, which is so much cheaper in India than ours. Now, also the trade deal we have with India is one of the unique ones in the fact that our trade deals are normally established with comparable economies and societies. Now, India is the poorest and largest of all our trade deal compatriots. And the Indian workforce works for a lot less money. Now, that coupled with the fact that if it was comparable wages with these guys coming in from India and working in comparable wages in the UK, it'd still be 10% cheaper. But the reality is they go via Indian agencies that exploit the crap out of them anyway, and then obviously are working for a percentage less than what would normally be in the UK, which in itself is just scandalous. And this was established by a Labour government. Now, India's economic policy seems to be transporting its own people and workforce all over the world to get remittances back from those countries. It's the same in America, same in Canada, same in Australia. And no disrespect to them, the standard and quality of the labour is not as high as you might think. I've come across it in my own industry in the water, and the inexperience and quite frankly lack of ability is quite eye-opening at times. Now, this is going to keep happening, and now this is a Labour government which is supposedly for the British workforce, has basically handed over British jobs to India. And I think people need to wise up about this. It's just when you see loads of Indians wandering around the street, you will understand why now. Tell me what you think. Bye now.